good today. Dad and I are taking off to go jeeping right now. He's behind me in his Jeep, and we're gonna go out and have a good time. We're gonna go up into the hills. Here we go. We're going jeeping, so I'm gonna bring you guys along. Maybe get some cool footage of different things besides my engine bay. So stay tuned, and we'll see what kind of trouble we get into today. Yeah, walkers would do you a lot of good.
I just got my full drive.
For the first time?
Yeah, last year was the first time I've been in full drive. What's up? That one was a bit sketch for me. Coming through this way, there were people that got lined up waiting for me to get over it. As you can see, I kind of cut through that. Took me just a couple tries. Once executed, it was pretty smooth going after that. Getting through this little bit here was pretty tight though, not gonna lie. I've always liked those FJ Cruisers. If they made a 4-door, I would have considered something like that. So my old man and I have always ridden motorcycles together ever since I was 5 years old. He taught me how to ride a bicycle without training wheels at 3 years old, and I have been driving 4 wheels since I was about 1. I would sit on his lap and he'd let me drive around the lake when we'd go camping, or we lived out in the country for a bit when I was real little, and I'd run out there when he got off work and he'd throw me up on his lap. I'd drive in on the long driveway that we had. Needless to say, I've always been on wheels of any sort, riding scooters, bicycles, motorcycles, unicycles, you name it. I've just about ridden anything, driven anything. I love wheels so much, and he's been a huge inspiration on that. It was a little wet today, but we didn't get any rain, so that was nice. Just a couple sprinkles here and there. Anyway, me being his only son out of 6 kids means that we've stuck together throughout the years and have always been good friends. I've had a few rough spots, of course, when I was going through my teenager phase, and I'm still growing out of that, so there's still a lot of learning that can be done, but throughout it all, we've remained really good friends. This far. Once he got stopped, we kind of took a second, and I went around the corner, decided that was enough for me. It was super sketchy after that. These are our daily drivers. These Jeeps are not made for rock crawling. We have no desire to be rock crawlers. These are just our main modes of transportation. I've got to be able to get back and forth to work at the end of Jeeping, and we've got to be able to maintain the Jeeps to a certain extent and not bash them up and just thrash them.
Nowhere to be here now.
I think you need to go straight down from where you're at. Maybe over to the left just a hair. Nope, other left. Yeah, that looks good, I think. There's a big drop.
Feels like it's gonna stab right in the ground.
Looks like it is too.
I hit you, do I?
Do what?
I haven't hit you in my receiver, do I?
You do not. Woo! Bumper. No? about as gnarly as I ever want to get in this thing.
One, it gets too expensive. Two, we've got to have reliable vehicles after we get out of the mountains.
This is the kind of place you need to bring a rental.
Yeah, no kidding.
And three, it's just not worth getting stuck or breaking something and then being stranded. We've got recovery equipment and things like that, but not enough if we break a significant part that applies to the main functionality of the Jeep. We're more pleasure Jeepers, and we're totally okay with saying, you know, that's too sketch and we got to turn around and go back. I'm never afraid to do something like that. Might be accused of not having enough guts or whatever, but I think there's a lot of people out there that are just more overlanders than they are rock crawlers, and I don't see a problem with that.
Telling fifth,
thank you guys so much for coming along with us on our 4th of July day Jeep trip. Can't thank you guys enough for watching, supporting the channel. I plan to do some moto vlog stuff, more Jeep stuff, all kinds of things. So just stay tuned. We'll enjoy some more hobbies together. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.